Hi, my name is Dana Beck. Welcome to my YouTube video. And today, what I'd like to share with you are 4 mistakes that many entrepreneurs make. And we've all made them at one time or another. It's no big deal, but here are 4 mistakes, but then what you can do about them, how you can avoid making these mistakes as you're building your online business. So let's get into, these 4 key areas that a lot of entrepreneurs make mistakes on. What's the first one? Well, the first one is not having a plan of attack. And not having a plan of attack. Now, you don't need, a formal legal business plan, to start your business, but you still need a plan. And there are a lot of individuals out there who think of a business plan as mundane homework, and they just don't want to do it. But you know what? Planning is crucial. You have to have a plan. That is key. So the first thing is not having a plan of attack. And you don't need an elaborate, 50-page business plan to successfully start your business. You need to know, and here's 3 really key points that you really need to be aware of. Number 1, you need to know who your customers are. Your avatar. That you need to know who that ideal customer is, the ideal subscriber is. Number 2, you need to really understand what you're selling. What are you selling? What are you promoting? Make sure you understand all the nuances, all the ins and outs of the service or the product that you were promoting, especially if you're an affiliate. And then number 3, you need to understand, what are your customers, what are your prospects willing to pay for your product or for your service? What are they willing to pay for your product or your service? Well, then what's the second point? The second one is focusing too much on the little stuff. And what do I mean by that? Well, first, in any business endeavor, first you need to get your business off the ground. And, this may seem like a real duh to some people, but you know what? Many times business owners can get bogged down with the details. Is my color scheme on my website does it look good? Or developing a logo. I got to get the right logo, or do these business cards look okay? Now, all of this, yes, is important, but it's secondary to the number 1 thing that you need to do is you need to get your business off the ground. And the way to do that is you need to start your cash flow. You need to start earning money. You need to start selling product or selling your service. And and so the thing is that, concentrate on tasks, concentrate on income generating tasks and activities that will generate cash flow. That's really the first thing you need to focus on, and then deal with all the aesthetics and all the other things secondary. So focusing too much on the minor things really is a mistake a lot of entrepreneurs make. Focus on those income generating tasks first. Well, what's the next thing you need to do, or be aware of? Well, the third thing is not thinking about money. And let me clarify that. What I mean by that is, well, I'll just figure it out as I go along. No, you need to focus on money. You really need to be aware of your income. Now, you can be optimistic, but again, not when it comes to money. And many businesses run out of money before they even begin to see a profit. They start seeing red instead of black. They want to be in the black. They don't want to be in the red. And so you have to know how much money you have to run your business. How much capital do you have to run your business? And you need to really, again, know your numbers. Know your daily, weekly, and monthly income and expenses. You need to know your daily, weekly, and monthly expenses and income. And that will really help you to be sharp and really know where your business stands financially. Um, and you need to make sure that you have a plan to generate more cash flow before you run out, before you start seeing a profit. And a lot of businesses, they go out of business because they start out and they spend all their money on advertising and getting their product out and everything else, and they're not making a profit, and they run out of money, and so they're dead in the water. So make sure you have a plan for your cash flow as you're building your business, okay? And what's the last item? Well, number 4, the fourth item is undervaluing what you're selling. This is another big key. Undervaluing what you're selling. And don't sell yourself short. And that is something a lot of entrepreneurs do. Whether you're selling a product or a service, set the price at what it needs to be in order for you to make a profit. Set the price at what it needs to be in order for you to make a profit. Set your pricing for your service or your product at a fixed amount after you consider the costs that are involved to develop your product or your service. Remember, the price is what it needs to be. Now, once your business starts growing and you start, getting more customers and it starts to grow, then you can adjust your pricing at that point. But when you're first starting out, and this kind of ties into number 3, not thinking about your money, you need to know your daily, weekly, and monthly expenses and income. And based upon that, set your pricing accordingly for your service or your product. So that's a big key. Don't undervalue what you're selling or promoting. Know your worth, know your value, and don't be shy about it. Be confident that this is what my service, this is what my product is worth, and stick to it. And then, of course, you can adjust the pricing later on as your business starts to grow. So a quick recap over these 4 points. 4 errors a lot of entrepreneurs make. Number 1, not having a plan of attack. Number 2, focusing too much on the little stuff, on the small stuff. Number 3, not thinking about money, being oblivious to money. Know your numbers. And again, know your daily, weekly, and monthly expenses and income. Number 4, undervaluing what you're selling. Don't sell yourself short. Really know what your product or what your service is worth. And these are 4 errors a lot of entrepreneurs make. But by paying very close attention to these 4 items, you can, overcome any challenge you may have in these categories and be very successful with your business. So hopefully you got some value out of this. And if you did, please leave a comment. I really do enjoy reading your comments. And, and again, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now, there will be, a button like this somewhere down below here in the bottom right-hand corner. So go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you'd like to learn more strategies, more insight, more tips on how you can grow your online business and see even more success and really expand your business and, again, be successful online, well, let me share a link with you. This link will be a hyperlink right here. This will be a hyperlink below the video. Go ahead and check it out. Now, this is not an MLM. It is not an income opportunity. It is not a website where you go and you download some software, put it on autopilot, and sit back and watch the money come rolling in. No, it's none of those things whatsoever. This is a training hub, a training center, where, again, it will provide you all the insight, all the, the skill set, all the tools, all the strategies that you need to grow your business and to be successful online. So thank you so very much for watching my video. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. And again, take care now, and I will see you later. Thanks again.